Hi, I'm Karen and welcome to my garden. This is my August garden update. And I always start in the front, but I normally break my video down into two pieces, the fruit and the vegetables. But, the fruit and the vegetables, but there's not a lot of fruit left. So I'm just gonna do one video. It might be a little bit longer, but it's just one video. So I always start in the front by my, first one is my grapevine. The new one I got came in. And I still have it protected in here, so the spotted lantern flies don't destroy it. And of course, my raspberries, which is season's over. I have tomatoes here. And I have to, when I finish this video, I'm going to harvest also. And I need to weed. But this is a garden update video, not a harvesting video. I'm just messing up. This is a garden update video, not a weeding video. So we'll leave that last. Anyway, it's hot out here, really hot. And I'm not trying to make my garden update long, but I just saw something. I had to, my flower, my butterfly bush. My butterfly bush, it needed some water so bad. And you hear that noise, that's why I moved away from the front. Come in the middle. I'm not gonna try and make my, make my update chaotic, but with noise and people in the front, I had to move. So stop that. And I'm gonna come to the back and work my way forward. By then, hopefully everyone moved on so I can finish up out there. But it's still noisy. It's hot. It's beautiful. It's hot. I'm not complaining. I love the weather. Not complaining. I'm just saying, hot, everybody comes out. And we know no more heat wave. So, and the lady on the weather said, she said, spotted lanternfly just fell on me. Anyway, the lady said we have 39 days to fall. Autumn. Yeah, she had 39 more days. So we better enjoy this, okay? I'm not complaining. Anyway, let's keep this garden update going, right? Because I'm getting off topic. That means it's going to be longer. Let's do this. I have to turn this around because, I'm not doing the good thing trying to get it. Oh, I'm going fast. I have to turn this around, okay? Okay. This is my August garden update. As you can see, I have carrots in here. This is not a harvesting video, so I'm not gonna harvest it, but I think it's time to harvest though. And my tomato, I have a tomato right here planted with some squash that died. My fig tree, my Chicago hardy fig tree, didn't do anything this year. But I have a bean in this container and it's running on it, so I just let it run. You see, it's already expanded. So that's the beans running, and I have some greens over here. My sweet potatoes are here, one. Another one back here. You can't see them because the leaves are everywhere. And my tomato, of course. Like I said, when I finish this, it's be harvesting. I'm going to harvest next. Hidden behind it, you can't see. I have my potatoes. Those are my potatoes. I haven't harvested them yet. And they burnt down, May or June. So I have to get those done. And more beans, like I said, I thought these were runners. They are not. Dry beans, I'll be harvesting dry beans. I have a big harvest coming up. I don't know what this is. It just popped up in my container. Anyway, flowers back here. And of course my volunteer container that every year radish comes up in, and this year radish and carrots came in, and everybody went to seed on me. Everybody went to seed. And back here, 2 more fig trees. I have to get to, the potatoes are low. The potatoes are having a blast. Mosquitoes. I have to get a long sleeve shirt on. Hold on. Okay, mosquitoes are out. It's in the afternoon. I should have done this video this morning. Of course, I have a thyme over here, and all these are flowers. This is another thyme. It's like a ground mint thyme, the one they call it walk-on thyme. I have it here. I'm gonna guess eventually transplant somewhere. I don't know. I don't have ground for it to walk on, but I bought it because I thought it was cute. Of course, our callaloo that went to seed, I got to take care of that. And all flowers up here. I need to water, which I will do after I finish this video. My eggplant and peppers. I had zucchini in this container. I can tell they did not make it. I think I had maybe 4 or 5 zucchinis before the squash vine took them down. I had the screen up, but I wasn't here to pollinate by hand. So I ended up taking the screen off, and that's that. I got strawberries in here, and tell me what this is. I don't know where these things coming from. I don't know where they're coming from. Okay, my beans are finished. Empty container. I thought I had beans in here, but nothing came up. My peppers, of course. My tomato, this is done. So I guess with the harvesting, I'll be cutting down also. Like the lady said on the Weather Channel, we have 39 days to fall. So, hey, I still got beans. So I'm working the beans. This is done. I need to get this callaloo cut before more seeds escape. This one I'm trying to get rid of because it doesn't last long. You get a few and then it goes straight to seed. So this stripy red stripe, I'm trying to get rid of it. My blueberry tree. My blueberry tree. I had this to keep I have one specific bird that he just come here every day and you hear him sing as he eat all my blueberries. It's done. It's over. So I'm going to go ahead and take that down. Plus I see somewhere I need that. My mother's rosemary, she asked me to grow some rosemary for her. My mother's rosemary. My melon. You saw me, I harvest one. I harvested one melon. And I have one more up here. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. And another eggplant back here. My sister gave me 2 tiny little cabbage. Put them in there. And I'm watching them. At least this worked. Now, so far, so good. I have these things all over the place. These weeds, I have to cut them down. But let me do the garden up there first. Whatever broke, it's done. I'm sure I have seeds. I have seeds. And then, of course, I have another lavender. And my asparagus back in this is the purple asparagus back here in the corner. I'm not doing harvesting weeding video, but if I can get a few of these, I'll do it. I have greens over here, and whatever these were. I don't know what these. Guess they got caught trying to get in. I think these are broccoli. I don't think it's going to work though because it's too late in the season for my winter sowing. My tomatoes, of course, doing good. But everybody's burning down. I'm not surprised. It's the end of the season. I'm not surprised. Yep, I got beets to pick. I have beets to harvest. I'm so happy about that. This year I actually have a decent amount. There's some more floating somewhere. I'm going to get them, pickle them. But I have beets. Another one right there. And I have some more in some containers. Peppers, of course. I'm not sure what that is. It's pepper. I'm going to find out if it's hot or not. Another callaloo tree. Everything is coming down. You see? Went to seed. Tomato. I'm not sure what happened to the tomatoes. Look at my tomato. Like peck. I don't know what happened to my tomatoes. These are good. The green ones are good. Just the ripe ones are not. My Brussels sprout, of course. The wind, we had wind came through from the tropical storm that just ended up sending water up the eastern seaboard. And we had a lot of wind. I mean, the wind was crazy. And that's what a lot of my garden The stuff is, I've been tying stuff up, straightening stuff back up because they were all over the place. So anyway, this is torn to protect my Brussels sprout. So anyway, the tulle is done. So what I'm gonna do is, so as I finish this garden update, hopefully nothing gets stripped before I get back. I'm gonna change this and put another cover on top of it. These are peppers coming up. Don't ask me. I had onions in here that I harvested. Volunteer peppers. Same with tomatoes over here. Tomatoes. I did the tomato on that side. Tomato over here. My cucumber. Just run. Oh, I have a ripe one back here. Just run. Look at. Oh, wow. Look at. First, I'm gonna take it up because the longer it sits on that vine, the redder it gets. But it's edible. It is edible. Okay, so anyway, my cucumber's over here, and of course my pepper. This tree, oh, it's doing good. For a while, I thought there was the only thing on it, but look at, I missed all these. I don't know how. Okay, I had more zucchini in here, and of course, squash vine took it over. It's done. I just left this up because I planted some radishes in between. I don't think they're going to do anything, but I'll leave them there. And of course, there's a container here with the radishes. And again, I think I just planted my radish at the wrong time. I put them in the wrong location because they always just go to seed on me. I barely get in radish shot. This is right here, daikon, but I tell you what, I think this is a multi one in this one. This is trying to do something, but we'll see. I need water, so I'm going to put some water in that. My okra. Oops. And I have to say, I've had some on off of there and raised more on there. So we have more okra coming up. And on the cucumber, this is what the wind, like I said, the wind blew everything sideways. This is done. I can't straighten this up back because it went that way to the other cucumber and they all joined at the top. So, sorry, mosquitoes. So I can't do nothing about that. Just let it sit there till the end of the season. And now the pepper, I'm not sure what this is. It's hot pepper, I tell you that. Look at that. Hot pepper. Like I said, the wind blew everything down. Everything that was hooked up, blown down, torn down. We have more tomatoes. Now the pepper over here and banana peppers. Okay, so look at these. These were standing straight. Not anymore. Everything is laying down over here. The whole thing. The wind took it all down. All the tomatoes. The stake broke. Everything. So everything is over here. Purple cabbage for my winter sowing. Never took it out of the container. Just put it over here. And I think the root went through the bottom. So we leave it there. Underneath all the tomatoes, we have eggplant. Tomatoes. I've got another eggplant over here. This whole thing right here, we have thyme. Underneath there, we have thyme, garlic chive. Garlic chive. Okay. Like I said, the peas all burned down, so I'll get them later and shell them, garlic chive. And garlic chive, onion. No, this is onion. Yeah. Onion is round, garlic chive is flat. Oh, and the garlic chive is going to seed. Oh boy. Anyway, one little clue left in this. Tomatoes, like I'm gonna harvest. Like I said, I'm gonna harvest. These are beautiful. I'm gonna harvest and then cut the dead plants down. The callaloo went to seed, which I was trying to avoid. But if you're not here to stop it, you can't stop it. So they went to seed. I'm gonna cut those out later. Now the callaloo over here, I'm gonna cut the whole tree down. This is a cucumber coming from way over there. So the cucumber is running. So I'm gonna leave it, but I have to get a callaloo still. Got some lettuce in here. They're going to seed. This is weed. I try to grab the weeds, and a few weeds anyway, as I come through. More callaloo went to seed on me here. Pepper. I'm waiting on, blossom. Good. I might get one or two before the fall season comes in. Beans right here, eggplant hasn't done anything yet, but it was so buried. You know, but he'll get his thing. The peas are dried, so I'll just go ahead and get them down, harvest. More callaloo. This was garlic container harvested, but it's empty. So there's one callaloo coming up, taking over. I'm going to cut everything down. My cauliflower, I cut one. And this one, I still haven't seen a head formed. But it's kind of late in the season, so it's still protected. I'm going to leave it there. More beans. After the peas, I cut the peas out. We got beans. I harvested some. One or two got away from me, like here. So, get more seed. I don't need seeds. Oh, okay. Okay, so there was one back here. I found it too late. It already dried, so I took it inside. Seeds. I have seeds. I don't need any more seeds. My cucumber right here is done. But I had a lot of cucumbers from this bud. This is done, but still got blossoms on there. So we see what happened. My beets, like I have beets in here, like I said. I actually got some beets this year. Some bigger than some, but I'm gonna leave them alone to harvest. I have some carrots there also. My Scotch bonnet peppers. Eggplant. Another beet. Flowers. Callaloo. Mosquitoes, man, these mosquitoes are vicious. I have more beets down here. Small, but I'll eat them. Over here is this big callaloo tree. And cucumbers. The cucumbers are from this right here. I thought it was over there. No, the cucumbers are from here. So we have tomatoes that I planted after I took the garlic out. More tomatoes. Like I said, everything got blown. Everything was straight, standing straight until the wind came through. Now everything is lying down. Everything got blown over. It was straight. So all tomatoes. It's all tomato corn over here. And like I said, that wind that came through did damage. I took most of these down because some got blown off. This way I dried my garlic and my onions. So next couple of days, this is it. I did not have a successful crop this year. Just broke off in my hand. And of course we have beans over here. I thought they were runners, of course, and I gave them a trellis, but they did not run. Garlic chives, and garlic chives, and they all went to seed. They all went to seed on me. And of course, underneath there is a bok choy. Seed too. Beans. This is beans right here. All this came up with this. And look in between it is garlic chives. So it's beans and garlic chive. And I harvested some of these beans already. You might have seen it, you might not have. Tomatoes. You might have or you might not have. I harvested some. I'm going to do another harvest again. So as I finish this garden update. We have a eggplant back here. I'm going to have to move it to the front so it can get, it's tiny. It's giving me a little eggplant. But it's not getting much sun because of the beans. So I'm going to have to move those. And there's a tomato back here too. All these back here, I have to find somewhere to put them because the beans are not giving room. My blueberry tree's almost finished. That's my blueberry. Everything is over in this weed right here. See this? That's my next plan. I have to cut it down because it's all over. It took the old corner here over. You see it's running on my apple tree? That weed, oh, look here. Right in the yard. So that's my next plan. But now I have tomatoes over here and tomatoes. My raspberries. This is my white currant, of course. My raspberries behind here, blocked out by tomatoes and weed. Eggplant. Gotta harvest these. So container I have water. I have to dump them because mosquitoes. But we had the rain and everything has water, so I'm going to have to get rid of those. My, I was supposed to plant this up, but I never did. Let me give it some water. Give me some water. I have to get those done. It won't make it. I will get tiny ones for Thanksgiving, but that's about it. My ginger is great. Check my ginger out. First was a little piece over here that died and burnt down. Look here. No weed. I don't want any weed in here. So anyway, another one coming up. So ginger's good. I'm gonna get a bigger container for it this year. Transplant to a big container. My jalapeno pepper from indoor, over winter indoor. Already harvested some. I think the squirrel took a bite and learned his lesson. Yep, look here. Took his bite. Anyway, I'm gonna harvest these. Still got blossoms. I might overwinter it again. I don't think this is his roots. Something else that was there. But I'm gonna water everybody as soon as I finish. I'm gonna overwinter this again. My apple tree, which is overrun by weeds. And my neighbor gave my sister these peppers. I told her it was too late in the season to get peppers, but I might take one inside. Put it here so I can water it and don't forget about it. Oh, look at water. Water. There you go. And get rid of that water. I have celery over here. There's a beet down there too. Callaloo, of course. Got a scallion. My neighbor gave it to me to give to my mother. It's Jamaican scallion, they call it. Oh, she said this is Jamaican onion, Jamaican scallion. So I'm going to give it to my mother. But I'm taking care of it right there. Radish, no good. My greens, my lemon tree that didn't do anything this year, but it's getting sun, so I'm happy. Of course, you have callaloo and callaloo. Weed, there's the weed I'm talking about. Look here, it came all the way over, so I'm gonna have to get that. Got a tomato back here. And of course, my callaloo container is still here. I have to cut all this down. Everything has to be cut down. Finish up for the season. And my apple tree, of course. Oh, yeah. My apple tree is behind this monster right here. Look here. Took over my apple tree container. So I'm going to cut the whole thing. I'm going to trim it. First, I'm going to take all the leaves. The leaves are good. Big and good. Oh, I just messed that up. But I'm going to take the leaves, take all the branches that are sticking out. I'm going to leave the stem and see what happens. But eventually the stem has to come up because if you check out the root ball is huge. It's going to mess with my apple tree. So it has to come down, the whole thing. And of course, over here, just flowers. My mother's, she has a lemon tree for over 15 years. It hasn't been a thing. It just leaves. So this year I took it and cut it down completely. It was tall. I cut it down for her. I don't think it's going to do anything, but she had it for a long time. But we'll see what happens. And of course, we have mint under here. There's another mint back there. My fruit corner. And I'm going to start my video over here in the fruit corner. But earlier when I was starting the video, there were a bunch of people out here. They stopped by and they were I guess they was enjoying the weather. So I had to move to the back. And I think I did my grapevine already. My grapevine that stays in this. And tomatoes here. Everything, like I said, everything is blown forward from where the direction the wind was coming from. My grapevine is back here too. Raspberries, this raspberry corner. Now we got 3 containers of raspberry in this corner. And these mosquitoes are something else. We got raspberry in this corner. And of course I have my carrot. I have a carrot down here. 2 carrots down here actually. To pull one, so I give the other one some room. Of course there's weed, but this is not a weeding video. I'll start do weeds. I got beans in my hand. An onion in my hand, so let me get these. Get those out of the way. So I wanted to, anyway, we got carrots in here. I had some radish, but I don't think they're going to do anything. See how scrawny the things? Yeah. And I think I have a melon in here. Yep, I sure do. I just stick it here because I know where to put it. Look what it's trying to do. Let's see if it works. So I'm going to, the inside is good. I gave it water, so it's good. Let's see if that works. Of course, my grapevine that was killed by the spotted lanternfly last year. This year I just hope, see if maybe it'll come back. Nothing happened this year, so I'm going to give it till next year. If it doesn't come back next year, then this whole thing get cleaned out and whatever. I need to go. The container burst all the way down. Look here. The container is done. So either way, but I want to see if it survives. If it survives, then I can dig it up and, transplant it someplace else. Of course, my cold frame is back here. Everything overruns it, but all is going to burn down. So in the spring, the whole area will be cleared. All this will be gone in the spring. And I can have access to the cold frame with no problem. Okay, my flower, yeah. The time of year, everything is going to seed. My okra from St. Croix. Still waiting on my okra. Nothing. I'm still waiting. I hope that wasn't too fast. Hope I didn't make you dizzy. I'm still waiting on my okra. I'm still waiting. Tomatoes, like I said, a lot of tomatoes here. I got to do a lot of harvesting when I'm finished. Eggplant and an okra. I'm not sure where this okra was. Where this okra came from. It's the okra. Nothing as yet either. But my eggplant, I got two eggplants of this already. We got blossoms still. Another grapevine back here. That's a Thompson seedless grapevine back there. Nothing this year. Last year I had some little bit. I think maybe a small cluster of grapes last year. But I didn't get them because they just, either the raccoon get them or I didn't get anything off the tree last year. And he didn't do anything this year. And I spent the whole time this year keeping the spotted lanternflies off. I've been spraying them. As soon as I see them, I spray them. Matter of fact, look here. There is two. Look here. Spotted lanternflies. So I can get this video open up. It won't. Spotted lanternflies over there. So I'm gonna spray them. I have to because I don't want to kill my grapevine. So I'm gonna do it as soon as I finish this. I'm gonna spray them. If I find the spray right now, I'll spray them. I have to spray them. Okay, and of course peppers over here. I transplanted some raspberry and they're caught. So I have a raspberry right here too. Over here, I put the melon. It's called Sugar Lump. Planted it in here. Okay. And it's working. I have little, but I don't know if they're gonna make it. There's more spaces around here. There's more, one or two more. So we're gonna see if they're gonna make it or not. See, it's running all the way up there. I wanted to stop it, but I wasn't here. I caught it, so it's up there. So we just take it down in the fall or early spring. A reblooming lilac. Yeah, I didn't see the reblooming, but it's a reblooming lilac. And of course, we got tomato back here. Callaloo. I have my cucumber, but it's done. There's a cucumber. So it's finished after search. Make sure there's none hidden that you find it too late. All these guys are coming down. They seed. Once they go to seed, then they get them down. So that's not my next big harvest. Well, it's going to be a big harvest out here. Everything comes down. Maybe I just cut them down and see if anything is sprouted out from the sides. But as soon as they start to go to seed, I need to cut them. Same thing here. These are the ones I'm trying to keep. These big guys I'm trying to keep. These right here don't get that big and all this. I'm trying to see if I can eradicate them. That means I have to catch them before they go to seed. They go to seed. Next year, even next year, I'm sure there's seeds in the soil still. So it's going to a couple of years to get rid of them. Tomatoes. About 4 o'clock. It's almost time for them to open up. Back here. I'm not sure what happened over here. Oh yeah, I forget it. All this stuff came down. All this came down, was laying on top of this. Everything came down. I had some, carrots in here. The whole thing was covered with carrots. But they didn't make it because that thing was down on it for a couple of days. See, like I said, everything blew over. I have to work to get it back up straight, but I do that later. I missed these again, so we got more seeds for next year. Volunteer tomato over here. There's still a few on here. So when my hands are free and everything settled down, we set everything back up where it's supposed to be. This tomato is done. I don't think I ever figured out the name either. Okay. And my water area, of course. I left this open. Not supposed to do that. Mosquitoes. Normally I have this on top, but I watered a few because I needed it. So put this back on there and finish up. My butterfly bush. I have to find somewhere to put it next year because it's getting bigger and bigger and it's too big for this passage. After a while you can't walk. My okra, which I have to harvest, but I need to harvest it now, because if I don't, I'm going to forget. Or if I get it tomorrow, it'll be too big. It's already big. When I left it, I saw it yesterday. I should harvest it yesterday because it's nice and small. But I said, no. Oh, mosquitoes, man. Mosquitoes. Colored, of course, and mint. I just cut this down. It's coming, trying to give me another cutting before the fall, for winter. My time. I remember what this time is from. Yeah, the challenge. First one I ever joined. Of course, like I said, I don't finish my challenges. The second challenge. What? Oh, these need to come out. These are garlic chives. But this is my strawberry container. What are these things doing in here? And of course this. Oh, my poor strawberries. They're done. I don't know what happened to my strawberries. They're just dying off. And I need to put water in here. And I guess the wind blew this up because when I came out, this thing was like, I'm like, what happened? The wind. Strawberries over here, of course. And back here is my okra. And I put the rosemary over here to so I can keep the spotted lantern flies away. Yeah, it didn't work. Look here. Why mosquitoes get me? I thought I was successful. I did not. It didn't go to the root. It went up here. Look here. That's done. And guess what? Hold on a second. Put these things down because if I don't put them down, I'm walking around in my hand. Check this out. The vine comes all the way over here. See the vine? Look what's on the vine. And I guess I can cut it now because the vine is dead. There's a hole. I think that's what happened when I first... Something was trying to mess with it. That's why I put it in this right here. So I'll get that also with the harvest. Wow, that's a shame though. I was hoping to get more than one. I only got one off of it. There were so many blossoms on there, but guess that's it. There's not branch over there, so there's nothing hidden over there. So I protected the root, but I didn't protect the up here. I did that, my yam. The yam from inside, I took from my mom's mulch. Well, I'm going to have a problem with this in the fall because I put it over in the corner and look at it. It's everywhere. Now, trying to get it out of this would be the problem. If it had run straight, I could just unwind it, but how am I going to get it out of this? Of course, we got more lavenders, my lavenders. I think I have 4 or 5 of these things. There's just 3 over here. There's one more in the back, which I showed you. Over there. And as you can tell, I'm in a circle now. So I'm going back to back here. My mother's mint. So I'm getting ready to cut. Wow, this grew fast because I cut some out already and it's growing back again. Okay, my asparagus container, which has everything in it. These guys getting cut. And look at this guy. Remember him? Or her? I cut. Look here, everything went to seed. So the whole thing has to come down because I don't want to mess up my asparagus. And of course, next year I'm going to have 4 o'clock flowers in there too after we pulling everything out. But the 4 o'clock is easy to transplant. I learned that. I took them, pulled them, put them in some container, and they are caught. So 4 o'clock is easy to transplant. Tomatoes, and wow, look here. So tomato, pepper. Ooh, my radish, the biggest one I have. Radish, beet, the biggest beet. I'm gonna enjoy that beet. It's the first time in I think 2 or 3 years I actually got some beets. Cut a little back, I'm gonna get. And the beet, and this the pepper, beautiful pepper. Oh, this corn you can tell I need water. I have to do water. As soon as I finish, I'm gonna water over here. And of course, the 4 o'clock flowers should be opening up any minute. And of course, the radish, the zucchini I had back here. Yeah, it didn't work. As soon as this came off, they all died. They got taken out. The flower, this is the last one I was supposed to take down. This is a snow peas. Didn't get around to it. Left, came back. The peas ran all over it, so that's that. So that took care of that. my biscuinos. I didn't realize that this was biscuino until I saw it on the shape. So we got biscuino red again this year. Like I said, they're not hot. They're supposed to be hot. They're not. But I like them. So I have a jar of pickles. So I guess I'm going to pickle in some more. The okra tree back here. I'm still waiting on the okra. Pepper tree. Yep, pepper. Yeah, I got peppers too. Nice. I got peppers back here. And back there is, mosquitoes. You know what these are, right? I'm going to cut all I just pull them out. I'm not even trying to be delicate now. I'm just pull them out. And that's because I have eggplant back here. And I need to get those right. You can tell the color that it's time for them to be harvested. My potato from indoor. My potato from indoor. Stuff got to get out, but you have to be around to get it done. Water got to go. Okay, got to be around to get it done. And, I had this potato here. Remember the potato from indoor? I had it over here. I want to get the sun. And it got more sun than it needed. You got if I know it's going to rain. It's going to rain, and I don't want it to sit in the water. So as soon as I finish, I'm going to get some soil and put on top of this. I still got 2 months. Oh, mosquitoes. I still have 2 months. I don't think I'll get anything, but we'll see. We're going to see. Flip this over now. I don't want to collect any water. Like I said, we have rain. They said the rain coming this weekend. So I need to make sure everything is flipped over so we don't collect any water. Okay, so we got here. I used to use this hose. I don't think I'm going to use it up. I save it because I think I'm going to need it if my other one acts up. But I don't know. Eventually, I'm going to have to get rid of this hose right here. Like I said, we have to get these done, but we have to be around to get it done. Except for that, I'm keeping my wire. I'll use it one day. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I'm going to use it for something. Anyway, so we finished here. Here you go. No, I can't put vinegar on the grapevine. So I have to find the neem oil. This is the vinegar. I put this one, I see them on the weeds and the bushes. I can spray the spotted lanternfly, but I can't put it on the grapevine. Okay, so anyway, we're back in a circle. We started here with the carrots. So this will be the end of my garden update for August, and it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. Oh, I should have left it alone. Look at that. I shouldn't have pulled that. Just like, it's like, thought it was ready though. Oh, look here. Better. Much better. So anyway, I'm going to leave this 2 hands. I'll come back and fix that. So back to my fig tree, my Chicago hardy fig tree with the peas running on it. So we're in a full circle, complete circle. Potatoes, sweet potatoes. So we're in a complete circle. So that's the end of my garden update. Okay, so that's the end of my August garden update. Right next to my Scotch bonnet. I'm going to harvest those, and I'm going to pickle them for my nephew because he wanted some so bad. So I'm going to harvest and pickle them for him. Pickle some for him and the rest for myself. Like I said, we don't have a lot of hot pepper eaters in this family. But anyway, I'm happy about my Scotch bonnet. And this is the end of my August garden update. Thank you for your support and your patience. And I'll see you in the next video. Yours or mine. Take care. Have a great weekend whenever you see this video.